Let it be known that a national treasure will soon be reaching its centennial. No, we're not talking about some cherished monument or national park out over yonder. We're talking about something or someone who has turned out to be far more precious than any of that. Yes, we're speaking of the one and only Betty White, who is truly an actress for the ages. As of the making of this video, the legendary performer is an impressive 99 years old. In our opinion, she really just keeps getting better with age, like the finest, funniest wine. In fact, she actually seems sassier than ever, doesn't she? But how exactly does one explain her remarkable longevity? Could it have something to do with a supremely strict diet of yogurt, lentils, and boiled oats? Hell no! In fact, when asked to reveal the secret to a long life, she gives a characteristically arch answer. According to Taste of Home, she claims that hot dogs happen to be her health food of choice. Yes, it's true. Betty White absolutely loves hot dogs. According to the Associated Press, a hot dog and french fries were indeed on the menu for Betty White's recent birthday celebration. And this combo has reportedly been a favorite of White's for quite a while now. Back when she was but an innocent 92-year-old, she even told Bon Appetit, lunch is usually a hot dog and french fries, or something equally devilish. How very scandalous. A decade ago, White's Hot in Cleveland co-star Wendy Malick told Us Magazine that she seems to exist on hot dogs and french fries. Meanwhile, another cast member, Jane Leaf, said, "She eats crap. She eats red vines, hot dogs, french fries, and Diet Coke. If that's key, maybe she's preserved because of all the preservatives." Hey, could be. White's preferred alcoholic beverage might surprise you too. During a particularly rambunctious appearance on The Late Show with David Letterman, White enthusiastically admitted,
"Vodka's kind of a hobby, and
White also told Bon Appetit, "I like to drink vodka on the rocks with lots and lots of lemon." Of course, White could be somewhat pulling our leg there, so be sure to take that admission with a very large grain of salt, and perhaps even some fresh lemon. An alleged friend of the actress reportedly told Closer Weekly, "Betty loves to joke that vodka keeps her young. She loves the image of her sitting at home in a rocking chair, drinking a martini, and watching game shows. But she's not really a big drinker. That's not her. She'll only take a few sips of a cocktail if the occasion calls for it." White seemed to admit as much herself in an interview with Bon Appetit, claiming that one cocktail before dinner is fine. If I'm out with friends, I'll probably have a second, but I don't really like to feel it. Oh, and here's another juicy tidbit for you. A supposed friend of White's allegedly told Closer Weekly she's always had a sweet tooth, but her favorite dessert isn't a birthday cake blazing with dozens of candles, even though she's clearly enjoyed more than her fair share of this treat over the years. No, White freely admitted to Bon Appetit that red whips are my curse. Oh, and just in case you need that story corroborated, Wendy Malick tells Us Weekly she eats red licorice like ridiculously a lot. Good thing red licorice isn't actually licorice at all. It seems that the black stuff can be dangerous, particularly for anyone over 40. Red licorice, however, clearly isn't doing Betty White any harm. Even with her admitted taste for chewy junk food and the occasional adult beverage, Betty White is clearly doing something right. And she also manages to pull off something that's rather remarkable and possibly even subversive at the end of the day. She makes growing old actually look fun, and even funny. In fact, she makes us want to try to reach the centenary mark ourselves one day. After all, who needs eternal youth when you can become golden like Betty White? Think about it.
You didn't see this.
you didn't see this."
Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more MASH videos about celebs' favorite foods are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.